Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. Hope you guys are having like a totally awesome day. Just got some stuff to work on. So I thought we'd, spend some time together. Bring me my nachos and cheese. Watch Army of Darkness on the side. And finish off with what is going on. Alright, alright. Yeah, we kidded a little bit yesterday and we had that fun 500 subscriber video. There were hints and clues in there in case you guys didn't know. So you might want to watch that one again, pay attention to certain things. I am dropping hints in basically every video of something yet unannounced, something to come, something fun. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. It's going to be fun. Okay, so here we are now, over the post 500 subscribers, if you can believe it. Over 500. That is blowing my mind. And thank you again to our new Patreon supporters. A couple more people joined on to Patreon today. If you guys see fit to support me, please remember to find me on Patreon. Patreon, MTG Moxman. I come up, you can find me now. If you can spare $1, it's great. If you can spare more than $1, even better. If you're going to go psycho and spend a lot of money on my channel, please let me know. It does kind of help, so I can plan things out a little better for future videos. Okay? All right, but thank you for all those who are supporting me. You are making a lot of this possible now to do videos as frequently as I am. Happy wife, happy life, as it goes. Right, guys? Okay, so, okay. I have some work to do. I really do. But we're gonna put this aside for a second. Okay, hold on. You know, it's funny when you think about Wizards as a company. They've been around a very long time, in case you guys didn't know. Oh, by the way, if you're new to this channel, what time we at? Like a minute 57. If you've even made it this far, good for you. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. Go check out the giveaway video and subscribe to that video. Put a comment section below. Make sure you're visible. Guys, make sure you're visible so I can find you in case you're subscribing, okay? Make sure your names go down for the entries into the contest, okay? Set your privacy settings in your YouTube video thing and make them public, okay? It just helps me. Okay? And now back to our regular scheduled program. Don't forget to subscribe. And you guys spread the word. Remember, if you spread the word, your next video thing, I'll be adding names down for additional entries into the next giveaway, which will be fun because we're getting close to 1,000. Okay. So Wizards as a company, they've been around a very long time. Most of you guys maybe didn't know this, but like when Wizards became a company, they were pretty small, right? Like out of a house type thing. And then they started producing product. Alpha, beta, unlimited, kind of at like Comic-Con and card fairs and stuff, right? To try to get their game picked up. And before you knew it, within 2 years after that, they had so much money they didn't know what to do. So they went ahead and they bought Wizards of the Coast, went ahead and bought TSR, which is Dungeons & Dragons. And we went from there, and eventually they got too big for their britches, and they got bought out by a big fish like Hasbro. You know? So, but it's funny when you look at companies, how they are versus how they are today. So I want to show you guys something today. There's going to be a visual I'll put up on the screen over there. I always do left to right, wrong. You know how it is. You guys know how it is. Professional here. Professional. So let me just pop this over here. So if we look at this year, so like today, right now, coming out next month, all the way until the end of 2020, okay? Take a look carefully as I recite them all of what Wizards had planned this year. All right. List of Wizards releases for 2020. Remember all these good goodies? All right, we got Theros Beyond Death, Ikoria. Seems like so long ago. Remember all the Godzilla cards, man? Theros Beyond the Death. Guys, Kroxa. Uro. Like, hello, these cards are still key, but it's funny how people forget about them. Core 2021. Come on, Teferi, guys. I love that card. Throne of Eldraine. Awesome set. And I love the intro trailer for that. Zendikar Rising. Jumpstart. Oh, Jumpstart, you poor guy. Challenger decks. Mystery Box. Which I bought some and didn't open. VIP collector boosters of the various above sets. Commander 2020. Commander Green. Chandra Spellbook, Commander Legends, Game Night, Unsanctioned, and Secret Layer items that are various. That list filled a page. I had to shrink it down to a corner to make it fit, guys. This is just one pinky of Hasbro. Putting all those products out. One pinky. All these things we've been buying that I'm trying to sort. Okay, I mean to sort. I got lots of cards, guys. When you think about all that, and you look at all the products that those guys are pumping out of their place in the golden world of this is awesome. It's a lot of product, guys. An insane amount of product. And the good news is, I can tell you why. Not in the sense of why they decide to do it. That's irregardless of the point. But I have perspective. True perspective. Because I've been around a while on how this all happened. So take a look at that list, man. That list is crazy, guys. When you look at that list on the screen and you see it popping out at you, don't you go, wow, that was a lot of products. There's a lot of stuff this year. Sorry about the phone. Is it work? It is not work, thank goodness. All right, so I look at that and I say, that's a lot of stuff. I'm sure you guys are too. I'm sure you're thinking the same thing. But when we're looking at it from that key factor and say, wow, that's a lot of products, yeah, we feel kind of wallet drained. I want to take you back. I want you guys to join me in 1994. 93 is pretty weak. But we're going to go right to 1994. You ready? Way back in 94, they had Antiquities, Legends, Revised, The Dark, and Fallen Empires in their year. Okay? I looked it up. There was also a small secondary print run of Arabian Nights, but it was too tiny to even really matter for this because it's not an original printing anyway. That happened in 93. It was the first expansion. So you look at this. Revised, The Dark, Fallen Empires, Antiquities, and Legends. We're talking Four Horsemen and Revised. Fallen Empires doesn't count. It was a lot of fun, though. I tell you guys, I do remember playing the set. It was a lot of fun. You know, one day I hope to play some of you guys. I think we'll have a blast. So I look at this, and look how I had to put lettering in there. Look how small that is. When we played cards, guys, we literally had months, like half a year, 3-4 months between sets, where you got to play with stuff. There's no supplemental products, nothing else drawing our money. We just got to enjoy the cards. We just got to play. Come on, like, that's crazy to think that those sets, Antiquities, Legends, Revised, The Dark, right? Fallen Empires. Those, it's a very long time ago, guys. I remember playing all of those sets. Now, the funny thing was I was pretty broke. I was a teenager. I didn't get to buy a lot of Antiquities. The store I had, called The Golden Unicorn, it only had a limit on Legends. You were allowed to buy 2 packs at the store that day. And you could buy Revised or other things, but it was only 2 packs. And the guy was like really strict on it. I bet you he's not strict now. Are ya, buddy? Yeah, he's one of my friends. Don't worry. He doesn't watch these videos. So I look back at, of course, Revised. Come on, guys. Revised. Dual lands. All the good stuff was in there, man. Oh. And then let's take that off the screen for a second, okay? Take it off the screen. Let's go back. The first line. Theros, Beyond Death, Ikoria, Core 2021, and Throne of Eldraine would be all that they printed. Everything else has come since then. Magic has had dry years, guys. It has had years where things have not gone well. Torment, Judgment. There was a lot of sets that didn't do that well. There was times where people really thought Magic was dying. It never died. If anything, it's only ramped up after Hasbro took it over and made it what it is today that we know today, with all these products and all these wonderful things that we get to buy and try and search out. I do want more time with the products, though. I do think there's too much for me to buy it all to really enjoy. Like, I'm looking, okay, guys, I haven't even sorted Ikoria. Look, okay, that's all rares. I've just started going through. Wait, what's this one? What's in here? Hold on. Let's make sure what I'm talking about here. Sorry, that was uncommons. I'm sure somewhere in here. Like, okay. Proof in the... Oh, I hate when I drop stuff. If I look at this, if you take a look here, we got the whole thing of all my rares and mythics just sitting there. All the pre-release... I didn't do anything. Temples... just sitting. Even my core stuff just sitting there. Because I haven't had a chance to sort it out yet. Because I'm still playing with the stuff I'm trying out now. You know, like, I got the ones I wanted. I didn't get the chance to play with the rest, to actually try to make other combinations. That's a sad thing, man. I want to play those cards and try them out. I'm sure you guys do. Let me ask you guys, do you have enough time to play this all? Are you having enough time to really try all these cards out and have a good go at it? Because I know I'm not. I'm not getting as much time as I'd like, Wizards. You gotta space out a bit more. Let me breathe in those cards. Let me try them out. Let me bust some scenarios out, man. Now, we can go back to our LGSs soon, if you haven't already. I think they are allowing limited play and stuff in there, so we are getting better. And we'll be able to get back to it very soon. And that makes me happy. Because you know what? Sometimes plans come together and things work out for the best. And being able to go to your local LGS can be very, 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 very important. And you may not even know why. But they can be. It's a great place to play your game. It's a great place to bring your friends, crack a box, draft it out, and have a good night. Basically as much as going to the movies nowadays, guys. It's not as bad as you think. Except for you get to keep the cards after. That's why a lot of people do it that way. Now, just for fun, I want to show you something here. 1995. 95. Wizards releases for 95. 4th edition. The End of Dual Lands. Wizards, you suck. Okay, adding those to the reserve list and getting rid of dual lands. Oh. I know Wizards use it as like a money uptick thing for their boxes, but dual lands were cornerstone to building decks back then. I'm just saying. They were cornerstone. Alright. Ice Age. Chronicles. Renaissance was French and German version of Revised. Okay? And then we also had Homelands. Okay, Homelands I actually enjoyed more than Fallen Empires. And about the same as Ice Age. Chronicles, I was disappointed because a lot of the good cards weren't there. They had Silken Out of the Swamp, the King, and a few other fun cards, but they didn't have the cards you wanted. They just reprinted some of the stuff, right? So, we haven't had a yawn in forever. Hey, I yawned. What do you know? Sorry about that, guys. I didn't have my water. That's why my water's missing. So, Renaissance I didn't touch. I didn't even see it as far as I can recall. 4th edition appearing definitely was not as good as Revised. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. Ice Age was awesome. Jester's Cap, Jester's Mask. Time Bomb was in there and stuff. Amy Weber art. Very, very cool stuff. Early Magic the Gathering artists, right? Chronicles didn't do it for me. Homelands. Dude, Autumn Willow. Look up that card. It was one of the first cards that had like hexproof type stuff, like Shroud, like hexproof. Brutal for the day. And a few really good, interesting cards they added to that set, like Baron Seigneur, which he's coming back for the Legends Commander. There was a card called Aeron the Relentless. They didn't call it Haste back then, but he was 5 to cast, 3 red, 2 other Legend with Haste, 5/2, and 3 red he regenerated. And it said the goblins kept trying to kill him, but he kept coming back, so they made him his king, made him the king. Cool, man. And he has all these cracks on his face. Then there were some other guys like Joven and stuff who used to steal artifacts, and there were some good legends there. I hope some of that stuff shows up in Legend Commander. I hope they get creative with that, because it'd be nice. But I digress. So, when you look at the output of Wizards back then, to their output now, so where they have been and where they are going, they are not slowing down the joy train. I'll tell you that right now. They will at least keep pace with this, but as long as we as consumers keep buying it, they will allow it to keep happening and speed up even more. Until they hit the wall. There is a wall somewhere. I've asked you guys, nobody says the wall is near yet, but there is a wall somewhere. So, keep that in mind. I still think sets like Ikoria, Theros, even Zendikar Rising, I'm betting, Mystery Booster, those are all underprinted. I don't think they got their 3rd or 4th runs. I don't think it happened, guys. Just because things slowed down so much for sealed box products. I think those boxes will be hits in about 5 years. So 5 to 7 is my general rule for Magic cards, if you're an investor type person. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base with that, guys. Thought you might be interested to see that stuff, to see what came out when for those first few years compared to what's out there now, which blows my mind sometimes when I look at that, right? Man, that's awesome. All right. Thanks a lot for tuning in tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave comments below on what you think compared to the old release versus the new releases. Not the product itself, just is it too fast? And do you expect it to get faster next time? Love it. And please, let's get some new subscribers, guys, because we are now headed towards 600, which is awesome unto itself. No, there won't be a 600 dance of me going. It won't happen. You're not going to see the belly rolls go. It's not going to happen. But when we get to 1,000, we will have a conversation. All right, we will have a conversation. It'll be a good conversation too. So if you know people, recommend the channel, guys. Let's get this party jumping, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. A real big thank you to all my patrons who help me out every day and to all the regular viewers who make this possible. You guys are awesome. Thanks again. And I look forward to seeing... Wow, this phone just keeps going. What is it? No, that's not even work this time. It's perfect. All right, guys. Where was I? I'm totally off topic now. Give me some sugar, baby. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a great one tonight. See you soon. I know, right? Just when you thought it was over, it's not over. Now remember, the best gags in life are the ones you never saw coming. It's the best way to stir things up when nobody knows it could happen.